Hi guys, it's Quinn with PTSD While Black, um, and for VEDA, vlog every day in April. So just shooting a new video. My last video I talked about uh, neuro-linguistic programming, and it felt good to put on my hypnotherapy hat. And I realized that's part of my long-term memory is the learning that I did in hypnotherapy, even though it was in 2013 when I did that certification. And I was watching that video again, and I'm like, as excited as I am talking about processes, I noticed my speech was a lot better. So it just made me more aware of um, the things that can trip up my speech. Like today's a pretty good day. I got more sleep than I did like 2 videos ago. I was having a hard time talking. Yesterday was probably a better sleep today than last night, but I know when I get more sleep, when I stay hydrated, I feel better. I'm just putting an ice pack on my shoulder today. It's real bad. But I had just thought about talking about how my understanding of NLP and hypnotherapy, how it's helped me on this journey of overcoming this pain. And I'm a high auditory person right now. I have doves right outside of my window. They're cooing. My cat back there was snoring earlier, so I've had to like make several takes, but I guess this is where I want to be with it. But yeah, I was watching, like, I'm like, oh my God, my face is lighting up. My geek was being turned on by talking about basic human needs and the language patterns of the things that we say. And when I say we, I should say that I say that can keep me trapped in certain experiences that I'm having. And part of my process and journey on this recovery, though NLP can be a quick fix, a quick move towards going from one state to another, from fear to acceptance and growth, or from anger to compassion. NLP can be used to quickly move from there, but for someone like me, who is a Black woman who was a cutter, and that's very huge for my own experience. I was a self-injurer as a teenager for about 10 years of my life, and I'm 36 now. That there's part of that process of where I still need to practice expressing what I'm experiencing. Being able to communicate or verbalize what's going on. So even if that's being aware of where the pain is in my body at the moment, and being able to recognize that, hey, when I do this with my hand, this is my good hand, so it's okay. But when I do this with my hand, hey, it causes it to hurt, then I can learn to stop hurting myself. So for some people with NLP, you can quickly go from one state to the other, and for others, there may be more value gained from once we've at least lessened whatever the intense situation was, allowing them to feel and experience and process what is true for them. It'd be very different. Man, you too. These cats are awesome. Oh, so I've like, if you look back on some of my older videos of when the car accident happened and I was like in the center of the PTSD when it was just coming on and I didn't know what was happening, I'm like looking at those videos and my eyes are just wide open because the shock is still there. The shock is still there on my face. Part of it, I think part of me being trapped within these PTSD loops, whether it's the nightmares or what have you, is because I'm not stopping to process what is true for me. and what else is true. So when I say what else is true, the trauma experience is true, but what else is true is that I've survived. What else is true is that I can learn. What else is true is that I can grow. What else is true is that I can progress. I can move forward. And so that's kind of what I'm learning with the EMDR therapy that I'm doing right now. Is I'm learning to look at what else is true for me, what else is my experience, and I'm learning that I can be gentle with myself. I'm learning that I can be compassionate with myself. I'm learning that I can be patient with myself. And I'm learning right now more than anything else is that I have to forgive Quinn for not being able to accept Quinn as she was transitioning from being someone who is able-bodied to being someone who was dependent upon a cane to walk or in need of others to help her some days with putting on her socks, with doing her hair. I was transitioning there too, and to forgive myself for not being able to do the things that I could do. Um, and so I'm kind of just like seeing that. And I don't know, since the concussion, I don't know how much brain usage or brain power that would take up for me to um, actively try to use NLP each day versus just experiencing each day. Because for me, especially when the concussion happened, I got into this trap of thinking that I'm okay, that I feel great, and that I can do this. And then my brain's like, no, we don't have enough to do it. And fall asleep. It was like that. So I don't know if I could, how well I could stretch myself on my own um, with actively applying what I've learned from NLP and hypnotherapy each day. For now, what I do are the basic things of just allowing myself to be who and where I am right now, and that it's okay. And I'm going through the process of forgiveness, and I'm going through the process of allowing people to help me and letting go of people not being who I needed them to be when I couldn't take care of myself. That's where I am right now. And I think that puts a very different, creates a very different experience. One other thing that I'll really say is that since I have started watching motivational videos, practicing meditation, yeah, since I've done that, I have seen a turn for the better with the panic. The panic gets reduced. I've seen, I'm quicker at able to say that, hey, I'm in pain and I can't tolerate this right now. I'm seeing that being increased. The ability to say, not today. And I'm also seeing that I'm able, well, there's 1,001 things that I'm doing that you guys don't even know behind the videos, whether it's learning how to communicate with others and to communicate with myself. But I'm seeing that I'm getting to be, and with my husband, we're doing like little meetings and sharing our feelings and stuff. But I'm seeing that I get to be more vulnerable faster to say, hey, I joked with you right now because I want to be belong. I want to belong. I want to be part of a group. When in reality, that invalidates what you're saying or what you're feeling. And I'd rather have genuine conversations with you to tell you that I love you and that you matter to me more. I'm having that fucking level of being able to speak. Whereas a few months ago, it was like, fuck you! So, progress. Definite progress. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Since I've chosen to switch from focusing on this hurts and I want it to stop to I'll be patient with myself in this process and what else. I've switched to the what else, and that's felt good. Yeah, so this video's running a little long. I won't say I'm all sunshine and rainbows. Dear God, in any of my older videos, I'm not sunshine and rainbows. And probably in 2 weeks, that time, I might be screaming my head off. But I can be present now in what I'm recognizing. So yeah, that's a rough reflection on the power of NLP in my recovery from this concussion and from the car accident. I'm glad that I'm being able to be more of my authentic self as I am in the moment instead of pretending that, hey, I'm well and I can do these things. I'm able to say, no, I really can't. And that's okay. I can try again, but it's okay if I can't do these things right now. So it's like good stuff. All right, till next time. Peace.